So if you're getting into the sport, you might feel like you're too old to ride bikes. I was just thinking about this today at the park. I was like, yo, I just turned 27, so I'm rounding up to 30, and I'm like, I'm getting too old to ride bikes. But the reality is that's not necessarily true. A lot of the times we look down, or like not look down, but look back at younger riders and see how talented they are and how like good. There's a kid at the skate park here that I ride with that's like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, he's somewhere around there. And he's just crazy. Like this kid can flare, this kid can flip. And it makes me question why I'm still riding a bike, especially when I get hurt and like it hurts to wake up in the morning. You know, BMX is hard, it takes a lot of energy. And if you're older, it's gonna feel extra hard. You know, you gotta work, you have time constraints. So the real question here that Phil asked in the Discord is, am I too old to ride BMX? Phil says, hey guys, I'm 39, I just got BMX bike a few weeks ago, and this is his first since he was a kid, and he's getting pretty comfy riding it, but he's wondering if he's too old to learn trick. Nothing massive, but he wants to know what he should focus on first and if he's too old. So Phil, what I'm going to tell you here is that you're starting a little bit late, but that doesn't mean that there's no hope for you. Your learning process is going to be a lot like everyone else's, and it's just going to be a similar process. So when I first started out, you have to learn the basics, and that's what I spent a lot of time working on. I worked on manuals, I worked on bunny hops, and eventually eased my way into 180s, worked on fakies, and so yours is going to be much the same. The difference here between you and the younger riders is the younger riders typically have a lot more free time. The younger riders are able to go to the skate park for a few hours after school, maybe they can stay there all day during summer break. You know, you've got real responsibilities, and so it's very important that you section out blocks of time and like every single day go out in front of your house and work on manuals or work on bunny hops or work on fakies, so that every single day you're doing some tricks and you're getting that practice in. That's what's really gonna set you aside from the other riders who are adults, is setting that section time so that you can keep riding. You know, if you look at those kids that are progressing really fast, the only difference between you and them is the amount of time that they have to practice, and you know, maybe a tiny bit on like the age thing with how elastic their bodies are and stuff like that. But honestly, when I'm going out and riding and I'm putting in the work, it's a lot easier to progress and see the progression versus when I'm just sitting at home looking at YouTube videos and getting mad about other people riding. So the real answer to the question is no, you're not too old. Just make sure that you're putting in the time and you're putting in the work to actually learn the tricks. Now for an older rider who's getting back into the sport or getting into the sport for the first time, the top 3 tricks that you need to learn are manuals, bunny hops, and fakies. Those are like the 3 foundational tricks that help lead into anything. Once you understand bunny hops and your weight distribution, jumping and doing flyouts is going to be a lot easier. Pumping is going to be a lot easier. Doing 180s is going to be a lot easier once you can bunny hop. Like those are the 3 tricks that kind of build into everything else. And so work on those 3. I actually put together some videos here as a part of the channel. If you want to check those out on the Dougster Bob channel, I'll link to those in the description. And yeah, man, if you have any questions about progression or a certain trick, ask them here in the Discord. And you guys who are watching the video, if you want to join the Discord community, we've got over 1,400 other BMX riders who love BMX as much as you. And you can go in there, you can post your trick questions, you can post your BMX questions, and it's just a community for other BMX riders. The link for that's also in the description. We will see you guys in the next video.